friend to me. Wage a war, wage a war, wage a war, wage a war against mediocrity. It ain't no friend to me. Wage a war, wage a war, wage a war, wage a war against mediocrity. It ain't no friend to me. Wage a war, wage a war, wage a war, wage a war against mediocrity. It ain't no friend to me.
What's up out there, family and friends? It's your boy, the motivational teacher, coming again with these amazing hits, high intensity trainings, and this one shall be no different. If you would, I know it's early. You know how we do it on Saturday morning. We're at training. This is my opportunity to sit down, break bread, and I just want to share with you all where my thought process has been this past week. I popped on yesterday, and I talked about you might be the one. If you have not heard that, go back, please, and listen to that video from yesterday, because what if you're the one? Oh, it was good stuff. I've gotten a lot of positive feedback from that. Today, I want to talk about the greatest illusion. The greatest illusion. If you would, please share this, like this, comment, subscribe, hit the bell on YouTube, and invite your cousin, your grandmama and them to join us as we break this bread. And as always, please say what's up. You don't go to somebody's house and not speak. I'm starting to see the eyes add up. So holler at your boy. I think I can get comments right now. So hit me up. Let me know you're out there. Would love to hear from you. Today, I want to talk about the greatest illusion. What's the definition of illusion? An illusion is a deceptive or misleading perception that distorts or misrepresents the true nature of an object, an image, or a situation. Let me read that again. An illusion is a deceptive or misleading perception that distorts or misrepresents the true nature of an object, an image, or a situation. Today, I want to talk about the greatest illusion. Part of the greatest illusion, I believe, on earth is what man believes about himself. Part of the greatest illusion is what I believe about me may or may not be true. I'm about to break bread. My favorite book says a man doesn't know his own heart. So, motivational teacher, what's the greatest illusion? It's not David Copperfield making a car disappear. No, it's not. It's not taking a deck of cards and throwing them randomly out and have somebody, you pick up the 7 of clubs, they pick up the 7 of clubs. It's not the greatest illusion. The greatest illusion is having a man or a woman, a Homo sapien, not to believe that they are God's greatest creation upon this earth. The greatest illusion on this earth is for a man to believe that he is a finite being and that he is all, whatever he was born is all he could be. The greatest illusion. If a person believes that they're going to be broke their whole life, which is an illusion, because you've been blessed with every spiritual blessing, but the greatest illusion is if a person believes that they were meant to be broke their whole life, guess what? That person will be broke their whole life. If a person believes that diabetes runs in my family, and that's a part of my genealogy, that's part of who I am and what I am, then diabetes is obvious and evident in that person's future because of the greatest illusion. The greatest illusion is when you tend to believe something about yourself that contradicts what God has said about you. It's often misrepresents the true nature of an object. If you're not connected to the great I am who's awakened your I am, I can promise you that there will be a misrepresentation of the true nature of that object. What you believe you are today might not be what God was created for you to be. Oh, it might be something much greater than what you are today, but you bought into the illusion that this dirt suit and the environment that I grew up in is my ceiling. Hey, Mom, thanks for joining us out there. Oh, make no mistakes. You will misrepresent yourself in some circles and in some situations if you're not locked in to what you were created to be. I love this. An illusion often involves a discrepancy between how something appears and its actual reality. Oh my God, how something appears in its actual reality. See, you believe how your life appears today is your reality, but I'm telling you, eyes have not seen, ears not heard what's been laid up for you. I'm telling you right now, the things that are not seen are more real than the things that are seen, but you're caught up in this natural illusion, and there's a discrepancy between what you see and what's your actual reality. I know right now you might not have two nickels to rub together, and that's your reality, and that's what it appears. But your reality is that you're the head and not the tail. That you're blessed beyond measures. That you're empowered to prosper. That's the reality. But what you see, what appears, is subject to change. The greatest illusion is for me to only believe what I physically see, feel, and think. That's a bread breaking moment right there. See, most of us, we believe that our limiting factor is our boss. We believe that our job limits us. Some of us even believe that our spouse limits us. I'm telling you, the only limiting factor you believe is the illusion of how you see yourself. If you change how you see yourself, you can ultimately change your whole life. There's a discrepancy between how something appears and its actual reality, playing tricks on the senses and leading individuals to perceive things differently than they truly are. The, the, the majority of us tend to have a different perspective. The way you see things determines the actions you're able to take. And some of our perception is off. And our perception is off because we have the illusion of what we believe we are and what we are. One of my favorite quotes by John Maxwell is, he said, in order to grow yourself, you have to know yourself. Let me break bread for a minute. In order to grow yourself, you have to know yourself. If you're unable to articulate or able to identify where you truly are in this moment, in this season, in your life, if you can't know yourself, you can't grow yourself. And the reason why some of us are continually walking around this same mountain, this same hamster wheel, is because we don't know ourselves. So we can't grow ourselves because what we believe is an illusion. If I don't believe I'm worth more than silver and gold, I'll never put myself in a situation where silver and gold has to be the solution. Oh, I just broke bread. If I don't believe that I could be a high school principal or a superintendent, if I don't believe I can be a regional manager, or if I don't believe that I could be the CEO or the COO or the CFO, then I'll never put myself in positions where I have to make decisions in line with those positions. If I don't believe I can be a pastor, a teacher, if I don't believe I can be a prophet, I'll never put myself in line with situations where I have to make decisions from the mind of that position or that place. And therefore, the illusion is present in our life. If I don't know myself, I can't grow myself. And the truth is, I had my kids go to Christian school, and my 11-year-old Christian came back, and we talk. We have real candid conversations about growth and development every morning going to school. And he was telling me about a conversation that they had in class with the teacher, and the teacher said that potential is misleading. That a person doesn't choose their potential. God gives them that, which I somewhat agree, that God put the potency, he put it deep down on the inside of us. But potential is potential is untapped power. And so she was saying that it could be misleading because God gave you the potential, which I agree. But because God gave you the untapped ability, doesn't mean that it's going to necessarily come to fruition in your life. So I had to explain to Christian that God's seed was potent. When the mom and the dad got together, that seed was potent, and it created me. And everything that I ever need, everything I ever be, was encapsulated in that seed. That seed was potent. But potential is dormant ability. A human does not, it's not automatic for a human to see their potential without dedication, commitment, sacrifice, the willing to commit to a process. And so Christian and I, AJ was here too, we had that conversation. I had to help them to understand that untapped potential means nothing if you're not willing to do the work to realize it. And I think for some of us, if we buy into the illusion that I'm not worth the work, or the illusion that I'm not, that there's nothing to me than what people see, that my seed wasn't potent at the foundation, then the illusion is when I don't know the purpose of a thing, I tend to abuse it. That's why people are that's why there's such a problem with mental health these days, or drug abuse, or people, males and females, misusing their bodies. Why? Because they bought the illusion. When you don't know the purpose of a thing, abuse is inevitable. I got Coach T chiming into this conversation. People get stuck in the same mess instead of climbing out of it and see something greater. It's an illusion. They bought the illusion that all I can be is what I am today, Coach T. They bought the illusion that there's nothing greater beyond what you see. And I'm telling you today, man, that there's so much, you are so much more complex. There's so much more complexity to you than what you see today. Don't make a permanent decision based on a temporary you. I think that's the problem with suicide. People make a permanent decision based on their temporary life or their temporary problem. I'm telling you that there's something much greater to you. Don't buy the bill of goods that all you are today is all that you will be. Your seed was potent, or should I say, your seed is potent. There's dormant potential deep down on the inside of you. It's tapping into the great I am who awakens your I am to unlock that dormant ability. The greatest illusion is that you're more than what you are today. Your tomorrow is much greater than what you are today. I think sometimes we're duped, hoodwinked, tricked to believe, bamboozled, and run astray to believe that my now is my past, my present, and my future. That's the greatest illusion. That your now is exactly what it is. What I do with my now determines what I do with my future. My now is not my past, and my now is not my future. I have the ability, everything God made was good and very good, and He placed the seed within itself. Anything you choose to be, you can become, but consult the great I am with your awakened I am and create a partnership. Because when God gives a vision, He will provide provision. It doesn't come in the form of dollars and cents. It doesn't come in the form of big buildings. It comes in the form of I can make it one more day. I got 24 more hours in the tank to fight, and that's God giving you provision. Everybody wants this stuff to fall out the sky. Everybody wants success to be easy. Everybody thinks greatness is a linear pathway. And I'm telling you, don't lie to yourself. It's an illusion. Success comes in many different forms. You're going to have to fight. You're going to smile. You're going to cry. You're going to laugh. You're going to be emotionally distraught. There's a whole range of emotions on the way to success. But the key is to not buy the illusion. My now, it does not automatically dictate my future. It's what I do with this moment. My environment is not all that I am. I can be more. There were two twins that was born to an alcoholic father. One twin became an alcoholic, the other one became an attorney. Why? It's how they view that situation. My dad has always been an alcoholic, so I got to be an alcoholic. Well, I know my dad, the other one said my dad was an alcoholic. I'll never touch alcohol a day in my life and create a different lineage or create a different story for the people to come behind me. It's all about how you view the story. It's all about what truth will you buy? In order to grow yourself, you have to know yourself. And the illusion that all I am is my environment and my past and my now, you'll never grow yourself. So be honest, be true, be real. Have true conversations about who you truly are and what your potential truly is, and see if I can make decisions in line with my true potential. Ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate you all joining us for this version of these hits, high intensity training. And until next time, I'm challenging you to wage war on mediocrity. Your boy is out.
It ain't no friend to me. Wage a war, wage a war, wage a war, wage a war against mediocrity. It ain't no friend to me.